downtime here while I also grab or get the general goals from this card and put it on the funny little tracker.
Take all the time you need. I'm not opposed to slow and thorough setup.
Yeah. And this is also, 30 minutes sooner. Well, 24 minutes sooner.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. We have the time.
Yeah, no rush for either of you.
May as well use.
Yeah. Some Divers music just came up on the playlist. Which is just like...
Divers has music?
There's a couple spots. Alright, cool. I think I have everything set up aside from one thing that'll be clear soon enough. And yeah, your stream looks good.
Cool. My profile if you want it for what information, what games I'm comfortable with.
I don't quite have anything like that on mine, but I do appreciate that Matt gets that information for
Understandable.
It's kind of neat seeing how all the different casters do their things.
It's kind of neat just seeing what games people have played on their casual files when they're not, mostly done.
Yeah.
It's funny, one of my friends who I bought like 6 copies of this game for friends during Cherry Rush. One of my friends, like, the main 2 games he's played are Vanger and Block Koala. Just by random order.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure half of his Block Koala time was just, you know, I'm waiting for a match queue in Dota 2, so I'm just gonna play Block Koala waiting for that to happen.
Knock out like another puzzle or two, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, Vanger and Valbrace are the 2 games I absolutely know the least about. They might as well be the same game. I would have no idea. Just in terms of my familiarity with them compared to, like... Cyber Owls and Mortal 2, I feel like I've seen enough of them over... like, just watching stuff, either Bingo or Cherry Rush or something else. But these 2 games, I'm just super in the dark about everything.
Nice. It's gonna make that exploration all the more fun.
Yeah. I know they're exploration-heavy games, so, like, that's very intentional on my part.
Yeah.
But not great for Bingo.
Yeah.
Less than ideal.
Now, do you have a preferred shortening of your name, or will I commit to the bit?
Hugh is probably the most used.
Okay.
If you want to commit to the bit, that's up to you. Whether that bit is committing to the full name or just shortening it in a different way every time and hoping everybody in the chat catches on, that's up to you.
Because I was perfectly prepared to be sitting here and saying, "He who am is my damn it, he who am is myself" the entire time.
I already get annoyed when I accidentally type a password in wrong and have to type my username and password in all over again.
I can imagine.
So, like, I'm gonna caution against that. But, you know, live your life.
Feel like I should let's see. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I need to turn you up a bit.
I can't hear anyone.
Oh,
Tragic.
Anyway, it muted itself, which is great.
is your microphone far away from you?
No, it's really close.
Oh, wait. Okay, that's better.
I'm using a, what's it called? An in-ear monitor headphone.
Gotcha.
Do you guys think now would be an ideal time to update LiveSplit?
Oh, 100%, of course.
I haven't done that in like 6 years.
I mean, it does
Not
what you
gonna
need it
start
to. Right? Also, hello.
Hi.
Hi, ifdots.
Oh, it's streaming my camera. Has it been doing that the whole time?
Only for a little bit.
No. I hadn't noticed, so.
Okay, cool.
It was only for like a minute there.
I saw that the thing was on. I was like, why is it doing that? Yeah, so the first time I did this, I was like streaming from my laptop, and then I have a Mac Mini, so I was talking through the Mac Mini. And I was like, that's really stupid. So what if I do like basically literally anything else? And now everything is just disconnecting.
Oh.
So that's unfortunate. I just have to get my controller connected, which might eventually happen. I don't know.
Fingers crossed.
I did find out the last time I played this, I thought that you're supposed to play bingo. But since we're all C rank, and I'm not good enough at half of the games, the goal is really to get all of the ones you can, and ignore
Yes.
the bingo part. That's my current, yeah.
It definitely, like, depending on comfort levels, it can just be like a scramble to grab as many of the squares as you possibly can.
I think I lost 6-5 last time.
Uh-huh.
And if you were trying for bingo that time, then
Yeah.
you know there's probably more squares on the board that are viable for you.
Yeah, I was trying for bingo, and if I'd done a different thing, because I'm like really good at half of the games, and I have no idea how to play half of the games.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, my profile here is a lie. I have 300 hours, but 200 of that is in Party House. So if there's a Party
Yeah.
House, I got you.
Alright, and then for the capture, it looks like it's kind of like...
Yeah, here, hold on.
Oh, I see.
This is the first time I hadn't connected this laptop to my monitor. So the last time I was playing, I just had my computer in front of me, and then I was looking at my laptop to the side. So now I got a whole full screen setup.
Oh,
It
hell
works.
yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm doing my best, and we'll get there.
Yeah. Alright. And then, are you able to connect to the bingo sync board?
Oh yeah! Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. We kind of
really
had,
been-
like, discussions after I sent the link in the password.
Yeah, I think you were
Uh.
still getting food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pull this over here. I just totally forgot, because it's been a hectic day today.
Understandable.
Oh wait,
Oh, we're all purple now.
I'll be green.
And I'll go blue, just since I'm, you know, third party here.
Oh, no, I'll go pink. I'm just trying to go the color of my Twitch logo.
Ah,
Ah.
Yeah.
hell yeah. Pink's good. I'm a fan of purple and pink. As,
Yeah.
you might be able to see.
Colors be good.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always rock, paper, scissors by opening Party House, and whoever pulls 3 wild buddies first changes their color.
True. I think I went for Puzzler first, because I know how to do all the puzzle games.
Uh-huh.
But it just takes like 30 minutes. So I'm sitting there like, I'm going through the first 5 levels of Koala, Block Claw. And the
Yeah.
other person's like, I can play games that you can move in. And I'm like, oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah. It'll be an adventure. We'll both struggle together, and at the end, someone will have a large number of bingo points. It'll be more than 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any bingo fight where we don't end 0-0 is a win.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Alright, so you're both connected to Bingo Sync. I've got the tracking that I need open. I've got the board ready to go. So are you both, like, familiar with the process where I basically give you a 3, 2, 1 reveal in the Bingo Sync chat? And then you
This
wait
is my second time, so yes.
Awesome.
That's the first I've heard that, but sure, I can do that.
Okay, yeah, so the way I typically run it is that I will have you both mute and deafen in Discord, and then I will get a ready from both of you in the Bingo Sync chat, and then I'll do a countdown. I'll go 3, 2, 1, go, and that'll be to reveal the card, and then I will let a minute run by on my timer, and when it gets down to the last 3 seconds, I'll do a 3, 2, 1, go for actually starting the game. And then typical bingo rules: if you get 5 squares in a row, that's a win, and if bingos are impossible, the first to 13 squares wins, but only if bingos are impossible. And then otherwise, if neither of those get met, whoever has more at 1 hour and 45 minutes wins. And if it's a tie, whoever got there first wins. The usual spiel. If you have any questions about a specific goal, you can either ask in the Bingo Sync chat if you don't mind the other player seeing it, or if you don't want the other player to see it, feel free to DM me on Discord. But if you could mention in Bingo Sync chat that you messaged me, I'd appreciate that, because I tend to pay most attention to the Bingo Sync chat during these races.
Sure.
Alright, and then before I have both of you mute and deafen, did you have any questions for me before we start?
I think so.
No, I'm good.
Alright. Well, good luck to both
This
of
is
you.
the classic, once I walk away, I'm gonna have 3 questions immediately, but right now, nothing's coming to mind.
Classic. Good luck to both of you. If you're ready, go ahead and deafen and mute, and I'll get to you in Bingo Sync chat in a moment.
Good luck.
Alright, we're both deafened and muted, so let's pull this up. I'm gonna drop in the Bingo Sync, or the Bingo chat here. Alright. I've asked for the ready in Bingo Sync chat, so we should be starting relatively soon. Got 1 confirmation, and 2. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, they have revealed the card, so let me put it up on stream here. So right in the center we have 8 gifts from games on this card, so that's going to be a little bit of a knowledge check here. And I'm not sure if we're going to see people going for this here. In C tier, it's maybe a little less likely to be going for as many of the generals as they might in the B or A tier. So it's probably going to be a lot of comfort picks to start here, which is, you know, what we were talking about a little earlier. Alright, I'm gonna get ready to do the count in here, and we'll see where these racers go off to. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, and we're off. Hopping into Magic Garden for Hewhoamareismyself. And ifdots going over to Velgris. Interesting, despite saying that she was more into the puzzly games. Hopping right into Velgris to start. Clearing out a shop stock. So that's actually not too bad of a goal. You just need to pick up a good amount of money in the first stage. Let me unmark our generals here while I get going here. The gift here in Velgris being to grab 2 of the keys. The jittering here is part of the stream, so that's probably going to be persistent. And that's fine. We'll, ooh, hopefully that's not gonna mess with her. Because I think she did change the screen size. Alright, she is going for the key here. Ooh, no, taking a death. That's unfortunate. Okay, yeah, she's setting the scale. I let her know that if she does need to adjust the scale, she can. The, the performance of her game definitely matters more than, everything being maximum size on the screen here for the bingo layout here. Let me double check. I think she's going at 60. Yeah. Okay, I made sure to leave a note there. Alright. Making some steady progress here on Magic Garden. Which... we might grab the gift while we're here. But I haven't actually fully checked the board here. Magic Garden, obtain a score multiplier of 8x. So, for this one, you definitely want to build up some potions after you get a few of the gold potions of your own. just because the more the more gold potions you consume, the more red oppies you have, which then makes it easier. We might be changing our frame rate here, so the screen's gonna look a little messed up for a sec here. Bear with us for a sec. Magic Garden in half vision. When the protagonist goes from, oh right, I think I need to re-up that. Just know that, it's fine, we can show that. There we go, hopefully that'll, improve performance on her end. Yeah, this is pretty tricky for, Okay, yeah, that looks like that's performing a lot better. I feel relieved. I'm kind of glad I said something, because if that had been the way it was it was going for the whole match, that might have been a little bit rough, but now it seems like the game's running smoothly again. Okay, we're both in Magic Garden now. It looks like Hugh had some issues there and might have bonged into a wall or something. I kind of looked away because I was focused on seeing how ifdots was doing. But let me get that point up for ifdots. We did not get the gift, we did not fight any bosses, and no eggs were found. So we're still good on generals. Let me pull this back up again a little bit. There we go. Okay. So yeah, if either player manages to get 10 oppies in one drop-off here, that will be a gift which will contribute to the center square. Both players are here in Magic Garden. Where else could we go from here? Especially considering that ifdots mentioned being more comfortable with puzzle games, might see some Block Koala here. That's probably a reasonable... yeah. Wouldn't be surprised... oh, there's lots of Block Koala! Both of them using Worm 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 levels in the Hedge Maze, we got level 14, which, that's a bit of a doozy. We could hawk base over in Cyber Owls, but if you haven't gone through Cyber Owls, especially in C tier, that might not be where you're looking to go right now. Worm 1, 2, 3, 4 is a terminal code that basically gives you free roam of the garden. You don't have to unlock any levels, you can just walk around anywhere and do any level you want. Oh no! Hugh taking a death there. Pivoting out into Camouflage. Another more puzzly type game here. Looking to collect 10 oranges, so we could just do that in the first 5 levels, because each level has 2 oranges and a baby lizard. And the gift for this one is percentage completion based, so there's a good chance we might even see the gift if, oopsie. Depending on how far Hugh goes here. got quite a buildup of blue oppies here on ifdots side. And this is where having more of those gold potions sipped kind of winds up being helpful. Oh, right, and this is, by the way... Wait, did I? No, that's egg, not food or drink. I'm getting my matches mixed up now. Oopsie. Alright, have to go around and catch this from the other side. Yeah, see, even the music's telling us to go block Koala. Alright, that is the second level done. I think probably just gonna go get eaten so we can leave this level. Yeah. Alright, cool. 2 levels down with both oranges. Now this one can be a little bit deceptive in what you need to do to get the oranges. It doesn't take that long if you just do the necessary things, but it's easy to get turned around a little bit while you're going through here. So we'll see how well Hugh either knows the route or is able to figure it out. Now we just need to head over to the grass on the right side of the log and camouflage there to grab that orange. Good. And now we need to grab some of that water to go down below. So we're gonna have to head back up to the top. Magic Garden being a little bit rude here to ifdots. You know, there's actually, for ifdots having told me that she's way more comfortable with puzzle games, I could definitely see this being a board that she might actually see a little more comfort in, because not only do we have camouflage here, but we also have, like, the Black Koala, we got Devilition, we got Avianos, depending on how comfortable she is with that. And the more action-y stages, like Campanella 3, that's just the first level. Rakshasa, beat the first level. Granted, that is Rakshasa, and if you're not comfortable with Rakshasa, that can be really rude. I think ifdots might be holding on a little too hard to these potions here. You really want to start sipping some of these gold potions. It keeps your board clear, and it lets you get more red obbies on screen that helps you build up more potions dropping faster. Okay, here we go. I believe that's 3 levels down with 2 oranges for Hugh, so... This is a nice fast level when it comes to... doing an extra little swap there. You can get away without that. But you know what? It works. And that's what matters. Just one more little stealth mission here. Easy grab on this orange here. Taking a look at the danger zones. Oopsie! Just a little too slow on that swap. Maybe gonna hang out here before, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Now we can do the swap. And watch out, you wanna be on the other side here. Yeah. Oh wow, went down while the gator was blocking that. I thought he was gonna get caught there for sure. And now we need to be grass to get to the exit, so... Oops. Got a little too close. There you go. Now we need to go on a stealth mission, because we don't get to camouflage until we get to the end here. Oopsie! We can just go up top here, yeah. There we go. Just patiently observing the danger zones here. Nicely done. I think that should be the 5th level. So we're gonna see another square marked off. Awesome. Going back into Magic Garden, so We'll see if Hugh has any better luck on a run back here. And hell yeah, we're seeing ifdots hop into Demolition. Beat 5 rounds, destroying all demons and humans every round. So this is an interesting goal because it means you don't get your safety net if anything goes wrong. And if anything goes wrong, then you lose the goal anyway, so... You definitely need to be very thorough and make sure that you're not dropping your chain anywhere. And also have 6 villagers in bottom row. Oh right, that's true. I didn't even notice that one because I was looking at the top Demolition. Yeah, so pick your path. Okay, it looks like we're saving the villagers this time. Ifdots with a pretty smooth start here and keeping those villagers up with not too many pieces used. A little bit of a stock. Alright, I like this positioning here. Wow, lots of strawmen here. A little bit awkward here. Okay, we're gonna connect that with a strawman. I feel like maybe throw the X there instead. I think we're using our strawman pretty quickly. Oop, I don't know if you wanted to put that there. Might have been an error. Trying to figure out how we're gonna delete this right demon without taking out the human up there. Quite a few pieces used there that time. I think you were looking to start this chain from the top left, Frog. Maybe just tracing it over in her head a couple times here. Alright. You know, it's kind of funny, there's an NES version of Pac-Man Championship that is kind of reminding me, like, of how I play for Magic Garden, where you just, like, try and get as many of the potions in a row as you can. Ooh, okay, we're going for it off of these oppies. Now, unfortunately, we do need to stack more in a row for it to increase. Oh no! Okay, that's fine. Honestly, you got time. Just get a bunch of 6s here. Maybe even some 7s, but like, you really need to start spawning the potions and not grabbing them now. Alright, I haven't paid attention to the Demolition at this point. I'm imagining that X in the top was our starting point. Okay, so we're hitting that demon on the left. Extending down there. We need something to connect up to that potion. And then we need something to also hit that purple demon one more time. Okay, we got that bottom left demon covered. Checking back in on Magic Garden here. 7x, oh no. I don't think... No! Oh, that's heartbreaking. You were so close to getting that 8x. We might be gold disking before we can even have a chance to get enough potions again. Because I think at this point you have to do tiny drop-offs to just get the potions. Yeah, I don't think that round of it was going to work out there. Him. Hilarious. Hilarity. And unfortunately, we don't have a top 3 scores either, so that's not going to count for that. Alright, +1 villager. Awesome work here. Just need one more round to cooperate. Ooh, was that all of our pieces that time? I mean, thankfully we get 20 pieces here, but... Starting off with the potion in the bottom right. Alright, purple demon taken care of. Now we need to find a good way to expand outward, and I'm not sure if you really want that frog right now. And I guess you could start with the frog. Yeah, okay, that looks like that's what the play is gonna be. If we start with the frog, then it hits both those potions. We're gonna need... Okay, I know that purple demon's covered. We need something to cover the upper purple demon. Alright, that frog will do it. As well as the X, but now we need to find a way to extend over to the left that doesn't take out the villager, preferably. Okay. I like this, I like this. You get the, You're gonna need something to... Oh wait, yeah, no, hold on. Yeah, and then you... just need the other X up and to the right of the lower left X, and you're good, I think. Perfect, that's exactly what I was thinking. So now you detonate at the frog. Detonate at the lower middle frog between the two potions. Probably following through right now just to make sure that everything looks like it's covered from what I'm looking at on the cursor movement. Because yeah, this is a spot where you do not want anything to drop. So I don't blame this confirmation that's going on right now. But I think this looks good if you detonate the frog between the two potions. Okay, we're starting there. I think that should also work. Nicely done. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and +1, 6 villagers. Had to make sure none of them died. So this is another square for ifdots. And it does kind of threaten that bottom row bingo, but again, that does kind of very severely. Alright. Ooh, we're going into Block Koala! So are we going for level 14, or are we going for the hedge maze? Oh, might be, it's maze time. Okay, and ifdots hopping back into Devilition again. Clearly comfortable with Devilition, because it's one of those things where you can just take your time, reason things out, and think it through. So it looks like we're doing maze levels. Which, just to check here, levels 28 through 40, we need to beat 5 levels. I like referring to the undo sound in Block Koala as the honk of retreat. Because it just goes honk. Alright, so the main purpose of this level is using these red blocks to shove the blue blocks out of the way so that you can create a larger number now. And then get the 3 over to the other side so that you can shove the 4 onto the key block. Then you can come back around and put the star block into where it needs to go. Pretty straightforward level, a little tedious, but nothing super duper fancy. As a pretty clear shot now with the star block. So this is going to be a little bit of a shift now for ifdots, because we need to blow up everything now. Alright. The town survives the round, but do they? I mean, the nice thing here is that we only get 1 villager back every round, so it's basically like playing Devilition, except the townsfolk that comes back is also just a demon now. Alright, putting the straw man down there right away, so we know where we want that to be. Ooh, nice! Getting the quick cheese there. Or actually, was that even cheese? That level's just fast. Alright, 2 levels down. This goal is pretty fast if you go for the right levels. Alright, we've escaped the containment zone, the koala containment chamber. And thanks to the way the switches work in this, we were able to sneak out of the left one with the star in it. Now we pretty much just need to get this staged up here and then have our little frog buddy stand on the lower side. You know, I am a little sad that we didn't see any party house on this, do we? Oh no, we have the Amy goal that has some party house in it. Let me take off those stars here so that that's a little bit more readable. So I'm pretty confident that, yeah, ifdots is doing really well here on this Devilition goal. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna see both of these players take their next squares. Maybe, Hugh will go into stage 14, which is just the demonic long roundabout stage. Like, it's such a meme that it became a bingo goal. Some of these bingo goals are bingo goals because speedrunners had something funny to say. And I think level 14 was Block Koala's funny thing to say. And kind of similarly for some games like Divers, defeating a piranha being a square is kind of like a result of the speedrun route changes and realizing that it's actually pretty reasonable to fight piranhas earlier than you might think. Just kind of watching the solve here. Alright. Got the blocks in position. Now we just need to get that bottom block out of the way. Honk. Wait, no, that's not a honk of retreat time. Can that? No, yeah, that's fine. I am also in the club of, I played through Block Koala once, and I haven't really gone back to it much outside of some of the bingo goals. Another round cleanly completed here for ifdots. So basically, anytime I'm watching somebody play Block Koala for bingo for the goals I haven't practiced, I'm kind of resolving the levels in my head. Another level down for Hew. Beat 5 rounds, so we're on round 4. Just need this round and the next, and we'll be done here for ifdots, who is yet again showing herself to be very comfortable in demolition. Like, there were some spots where, like, some extra pieces were used, I think, and that's, like, the worst I can say, which... That's a pretty good spot to be in, if you still are, like, completing the goals. Considering how many times I've seen players go into demolition, and then just have things go very wrong. So it's really exciting to see that we're getting some demolition love today. This level in Block Koala is a bit of a patience tester. If you don't have the solution memorized anyway. Because you wind up, like, going on the hunt for trying to figure out, okay, where can I, like, move myself so that I can offset the frog? And then where can I, like, stand to push things in the correct way? And there's just, like, so much obnoxious finagling. Yeah! We have so many participants this time around. We have so many participants that B tier and C tier had to be split into 2 groups. And we also have 34 matches every week, plus the 4 bye rounds that are being played. So, we have incredible participation this league. Oop. Gotta move ourselves one more. There we go. Alright. Oops, did not want that 5 to go over, I don't think. I guess that's probably fine, because then you can just have the frog come over. For some reason I thought we had to use the 5s to push that over, but I actually don't think that's the case. Alright, now we just need to scrunch up a little bit more. There we go. And now... we fight the frog. Okay, we can just play normally now. And that should be another square for Hew. We'll see if he pops back over to level 14 here. Now, just as a note for anyone that might try to enter in terminal codes in the future, if you use a terminal code and hit reset, it's just like entering the terminal code again. So instead of going to type in worm 1234 again, if you wanted to go back to the beginning of the maze, you can just open up the pause menu and hit reset. That's probably more of a note for Hugh once, if you do decide to come back and watch the VOD, in which case, hi! How you doing? But also for anyone watching that might not know that. Welcome to Hell. Hell is level 14. ifdots making some steady progress down here in Demolition. Down to 10 pieces. Is it enough? I didn't watch the building of this chain, so hopefully this is enough to yeah? Well, there we go. I'm glad it helped somebody. Yeah, just like similarly, if you were in Trotters, you don't need to re-enter Trotters. Ooh, Grimstone. Reaching level 4 with any character, going for the block. This is definitely a goal where if you know what you're doing, it can be fast, but if you don't know what you're doing, you might make some decisions that'll be rough here. So typically, what you want to do is grab Bull and just go purely solo. But it looks like we're building a full party here, so we're probably going to be in Grimstone for a while. Because XP is split between alive party members at the end of a fight. So maybe 3 of them will die, but typically what you want to do if you're trying to do this goal fast is to grab just Bull. Lee. I appreciate the journeys of and Lee. Amazing. But yeah, what you normally do is you grab Bull, and you head up to the northern town, get your bonus teeth at the start, I think. I don't even know if you need to get the bonus teeth, but you want to get the vest that the town above you at the start sells, and that just basically makes Bull nearly unkillable, and then you just walk back and forth outside of that town and punch stuff down, and maybe stay at the hotel when you need to. And that makes the goal pretty fast. So, with the squad being a party of 4, that XP is going to get split up between all 4 of them, which is going to make this goal take a lot longer. Meanwhile, over here in Block Koala, well, we're still in level 14. We are still in this hell. And I think that's probably like my main complaint about Block Koala is this is kind of emblematic of a lot of the stage design. So many of the levels are go in giant circles and retrace your steps 1,000 times. And I understand Sokoban sometimes is like that, but grr. That is my Block Koala slander for the day. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Yeah. It is possible to make Sokoban games that respect your time. It has been done. Oh, that's not gonna work. 'Cause now you gotta get through there. And now we have the honk of retreat. We'll see how far this sets Hugh back here. Oh, did my playlist finally finish? No, okay, that was just a long fade out. Well, conveniently, this is the same song that was in Demolition and Grimstone, so it was fitting, very fitting for ifdots here. Alright, here we go. Looks like we have a better setup this time. And now we just need to walk all the way around. And we push the block to the right. We walk all the way around, push the block up. Alright, looks like we're good. And it's just a matter of executing the rest of the pushing here. Wait, nope, we're not good. Oh no, now we gotta back up all the way to here. We literally just need that 3 to not be all the way in the back there. We just need one more tile of space to push. So yeah, 50% of Block Koala is doing the solution you figured out 20 minutes ago. Woohoo! Like you said. Very accurate statement. You just need to push the 3 and 2 over one block and you should be fine, I think. Unless I'm mistaken. I could be mistaken. We might need to do this. No, we need somewhere to push the block. Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, this works. We could push this on end of the side. This is gonna be a hard-fought square. I imagine there's going to be a giant sense of relief for Hugh once this is done. Okay, now this time, even though we're kind of in the... Yeah, this is a lot more complicated than just pushing the 3-1 to the left. Wait, no, that... That doesn't even work now. Pain. Yeah, welcome to level 14. So never mind, you really did just want to push the 3-1 to the left. Undo, undo. Let's get some more undo honks. Honk, 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 honk. New soundboard idea, or like additional soundboard idea for the UFO 50 bingo Discord is the Block Koala undo sound. Okay. I see the vision. Don't push it all the way down. And now we push the 5 back up, and we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, this works. So this is the area that you want to grind in for Grimstone is... Well, never mind, I thought we were at the town up north. Never mind. This is going to be a bit of a long grind. I guess it needed to be more than one tile to the left now that I think about it. Hey! Alright, hopping into Avianos. Continuing with the strategy and puzzle theme of this game. Or, this bingo match. Yeah, I'm thinking about it a little bit more, and I think maybe just pushing the 3-1 to the left might not have been enough after all. Because we did still need to get around. Looks like we're resetting now to get a good starting board here. Starting off with Econ in Brontor. Yeah, we're probably going to be grinding for a while here in Grimstone. If we had just gone solo Bill, I think we actually might have been done by now. Or close to it. What are we right now? Level 2 on most of the characters? Maybe level 3 on some? Well, maybe level 3 on all, but you know. Sneaking into the cave. The encounters in here are probably going to be a little too rough. Don't know if this is where you want to be right now. Excuse me. Yeah, we're not going to be hitting much on these enemies here, and they're probably going to one-shot most of us. Unless we get crits. Crits are good. Alright, we got our Avianos. Max out blessings from one ancestor. Heavy use of Brontor there. One of the miracles of Brontor is granting the ability... Wait, was that... We would have the gift. I don't think that was actually... Hold on, let me double check that in the VOD. Okay, yeah. Hugh calling out wasn't sure if that was done correctly, so... Let me double check here. I think we're a little bit more open about what we're going for since that was literally checked off there. And it is being openly discussed in Bingo Sync chat, so I don't mind being a little bit more, you know, direct and responsive about that rather than trying to keep it vague for their sake. Which, hey, this'll actually be a gift. I don't think we've had any gifts up until here. Oh wait, I think by making it to round 5, necessarily, Devilition would have had one gift pop there. It's not even beat 5 rounds to get the gift there, you just have to make it to round 5, so ifdots definitely at least has one gift. From a game on this card specifically as well. Alright, this time we're blessing fully here. This time we should be good to go. Just need to get like one more good turn here with Brontor. And then also, you know, not... Oh wait, no, we already... That first one was just the selection boost. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, Grimstone, level race. This is gonna be a little bit heartbreaking if, Hugh knows the solo bull strat. Yep. So, here's the difference. We had to get one owl. So we'll see if Hugh knows where to go from here. Probably checking the resource document right now. Okay, no, we're just going punching right now. And yeah, the team of and Lee is kind of an incredible group here. Yeah, this is why you need some defense here with Bull. That starting money you get is really, really, really helpful for getting that vest. So now we have a bit of a a bit of a delay here. Okay, looks like we're heading in the right direction this time, but we got caught by an encounter here. And we can take this. It's gonna be a bit rough. Alright, cool. Managed to escape. Do we even have the money for the vest here? Yeah, my thought here is that the time that, I'm guessing that that pause that Hugh did for a while there You want the wool vest here, not the leather boots. But didn't have the teeth for it, so that stinks. This does give us some speed though, I guess, which is nice. Yeah, it's probably not like the stat you're looking to increase right now compared to the defense. I actually genuinely think there's some validity in Yep. That's a good question, Jelly. I kind of don't see why it wouldn't be, because, like, you're not using that to clear another game. Like, you're not using that to make progress in another game, you're just using it to set the RNG. Owl. It is very important to change your name to Owl. So this is not going to be the leather vest here, or not the right vest here. It's the light vest, not the right vest. Alright, hopefully this is a fight we can take. Yeah, just one tumbleweed. We can do this for sure. Alright. Good start. And hey, Owl leveled up to 2. You can kind of already see the speed difference here in just having one character instead of 4. Kind of a big group here to deal with. I'll be very curious to see how this, like, winds up comparing. That wool vest right there is the big one. You want that wool vest. Navigating some menus here. Notice how you go from 4 defense to 10 defense. Like, it's such a huge deal. Most of the monsters outside here are now going to be hitting you for 1. Alright. So now we're just kind of vibing here with some Grimstone grinding. Amusingly enough, one of ifdots' characters just went down, and that's actually a benefit right now. Because now you get more XP per character. The classic Tex RPG, right? Yeah, not too much to say right now, just... Oh! Wow! Okay, so it took a while, but we were able to finally get that on ifdots. Cool to see. That was a pretty big deal. Because if that had gone the other way, that would have been a really, really rough square for ifdots to have to defend Amy. Yeah, very good for her. Oh, wow! Are we having a Disconia race immediately after? So, there's two ways that are generally preferred to go for this goal. One is to do a quick match on Squire difficulty. But the other one that you can do that I've actually kind of taken a liking to is just doing Narrow Pass at the start of the campaign. So, it's kind of interesting to see Hugh going for the full match rather than just the, like, quick fight here. Oh hell yeah, we're getting a buffed ogre here. Ifdots seems pretty confident with aiming these shots. Ooh, that's gonna be an unfortunate stun there. These merfolk are just so powerful, it's annoying. Now we did just buff several of their pieces here. Don't think that was the intent, but... rude. Okay, we're finally getting a fight here on Hugh's side as well. So whoever's able to destroy 2 enemy discs in one move here is gonna win. We do have some spiders here on Hugh's side, so that's a nice setup compared to what ifdots has for the time she saved on getting here faster. That is a bit of an advantage of going for, like, a full war here. Ooh, okay, that's 1 down, but not quite 2. That water might be just what you need. So another advantage of doing the full war rather than the quick match is that not only do you get to build your army in a way that's conducive to what you want, but you also get to choose the terrain, because the fight you get in Disconia, who goes first is dependent on who runs into whom, and the terrain of the fight determines, or is determined by the layout of the board on the spot that you met up at. So, Hugh has a pretty decent setup here. The enemy discs are kind of being a little bit trolly in terms of getting themselves healed. Probably gonna need to interact with the water a bit. I don't know if you're gonna really have much of a shot with the current pieces available to you. My personal preferred strategy for this stage is to just go into Narrow Pass, which is the first level in the campaign, and buy yourself a champion. The champions are just so handy. They do 2 damage, and then you can just make sure you don't have enough units for it to be, you know, something that you can't select. Okay, it is in 1 shot. Don't think you're really going to be able to bounce off of this properly here. Oh, maybe? Yes, it's enough! Hugh gets the square. Barely enough of a shot there. Wow. I was so in suspense for that shot, like, just watching the slow lineup. You know, the extra time that Hugh spent preparing for that paid off. the bite of the red ants is fierce. So, beating Pinsard, it's a little ways in. You gotta get through a few stages, one of which is surprise. And that's gonna be, whew, baby. We'll see how well, we'll see how well Hugh holds up in surprise. That's always kind of, like, the benchmark here for Combat Ant's comfort. Meanwhile, ifdots heading over to Campanella 3. Beat Galbrain is going to be a relatively quick square, so I'm very happy to see her in this tile and giving this a try, even if Campanella 3 might not necessarily be one of her more comfortable games. Just kind of based off of what she said before about being more into the puzzle and strategy games. But I think this is a really, really good square for her to go for. Just gotta play it nice and safe here. As long as you focus on not dying, then you get 3 lives on the boss, and it should be a relatively safe time. Now, unfortunately, the bite of the red ant is indeed fierce, so they are going to tear through our army very quickly. It takes 2 of the same tier ant of our own to tie with the enemy ants. Alright, we're up on Galbrain now for ifdots. Looks like we took 1 death on our way here, or on the boss itself. But the boss itself does seem to be going down smoothly. That is another square for ifdots. Well done. No bonus game, but that's fine. Do we have any reason to stick around here? No. Probably gonna pivot out here. Where to next? Are we doing slow down? Ooh, okay. Once again, hopping into the strategy. Oops, I think we... Did we... yeah, I don't think we actually set the difficulty correctly here. I don't think this is rank 160. No, this isn't even... This is, survival, isn't it? There's some level of I feel like maybe I should intervene here. Just because, like... Well, I'm trying to look. Is there any other reason we would be here? So unfortunately, this is one of those situations where, like, I kinda hope ifdots drops her flags quickly. Yeah, no intervene until they mark. This is kind of rough, because it's just like, I think she didn't look at the options on the main menu. Yeah. Youch. Oh wait, right. Pinsert is the mission up top, isn't it? Where you have to... Or is this Commando 2? I forget, honestly. Let me go pull up the document real quick and just double check. Oh, of course, it's not a... It's not on the dock. Okay, she's asking about it, so I actually have the chance to say something about it. Hey, Guri! We are a little ways into a very strategy-heavy game. So now we're about to see why this square is so rough. I think this is her first time using the code. I'm just gonna say consent moves to unlimited, because, like, she has directly asked me about the goal. Okay, there we go. I figured it wasn't too much to let her know that, because she did ask me about the goal itself, as for what counted for it earlier. Oh no, look at this red ant army. That's so many. That's gonna take a while to tear through. Even if you have the cheese down in terms of how to handle each enemy ant, that's still a decent amount of time that you're gonna have to spend taking out each of those ants. And that time investment is gonna be brutal here. Meanwhile, we are bleeding so many ants here. We probably don't want to have that ninja on that open archer row. This is rough. Rank 160 tactics is brutal. Even when you have all the time in the world to think. Oh, we have an enemy line of invincible melee dudes coming in here. We're gonna need to find another way to damage these. I don't think we're gonna have enough to get through here. Youch. But yeah, both players definitely leaning far more towards the strategy games this time around. It's been really fun seeing... Like, we had Block Koala, we had Camouflage, we had Avianos, we had Grimstone, we had Devilition, before we had most of the other goals. Like, I was talking to both of the players before the match, and at least ifdots definitely mentioned being more a fan of, like, the strategy puzzly games. Wait! Wait! No way! Did I She got the free win, let's go! I missed it, what happened? Did we just get the, like, nice battering ram to start? That's awesome. I looked away for, like, a moment to see what was going on in Combat Ants and look back over at the board. And just, like, while I was looking at the board, she got it. That's incredible. Well, it is now 6-6. Oh, yeah. Big Bell Race, win a race KOing each opponent at least once. This one's kind of a nightmare to track. I foots the bill when we go out to eat. True. Yeah, maybe at some point I'll swap over to the font that Matt provided that has more than just all uppercase text. Because I have the mystery font that was posted in the Discord a while back that's neat, but sometimes a little hard to read. Oh my god! What? Holy crap. Yeah. I need to set a few things if I go grab that, because I did a lot to make this font work the way it does right now. Alright, we're going for some KOs here. Got one on yellow. Need a couple hits here on green. No, we got KO'd. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm still kind of using the Season 1 layout just because, like, it has everything I need. There's a lot more spaces in the newer one that Matt provided. But I don't know what I would put in a lot of those squares. I mean, he had the example. So there's ideas out there. This Big Bell Race square is a little bit rough. Getting all of the kills in one race, and then also winning, is tricky. Oh wow! We're making some pretty solid progress in this level here in Combat Ants. I think we might be seeing another square checked off soon. Wow, nice. You know, that was looking dire for a little bit, but pulled through. Ooh, onion delivery. Are we going for eggs now? Must be going for eggs. I don't know that I've been tracking eggs particularly well here. I don't think I've missed any, but... Oh, drove past the sign, I think. Need to get a little closer to the building. There it is. Egg, it's here. Let's see, what else have I missed? Alright, here's Barbuda. Egg. I appreciate the slight wiggle just to be like, hey, I'm in Barbuda. Yeah, I joked with Hugh that I was going to, like, commit to the bit of saying Hewhoamareismyself every time I was talking about him. I wasn't actually gonna do that, but... Yeah, another part of why this goal is a little rough for, KOing each opponent once is just the fact that you... Oh my god, I already lost track of what I was saying. The fact that the enemies repair damage between each map or lap makes it so that you really just want to get as much of the damage in on one as you can. Alright, we got another egg going. Now we just need to take out an enemy in Ninpeck. I was kind of thinking the same thing, Morzis. If you're just going for the egg and bug hunter, you can just pass turns a bunch. Going into Porgy for another egg. Remember, you can hold A to skip cutscenes. There we go. Figured it out. Sometimes, just mentioning things, even though the players can't hear it now, sometimes it's worth just mentioning those sorts of things just for anybody that's watching that might not know it, and in case anybody goes back and watches their own match. Usually helpful to call out. Looking around for an egg. Whoa! Hey, Vanilla. Which, yeah, also one other thing that was interesting, ifdots mentioned being less comfortable with, like, the more action-y games before, but got the Velgris goal pretty close to the start. Yeah, I definitely think the Big Bell race may be something that you kind of back out of and maybe try near the end if it's, like, the only thing that's left. If you're not, like, really comfortable with going super duper fast in it. Alright. Going into Rakshasa Stage 1. Again, another thing where it depends on your comfort level. But hopefully... Ooh. Unfortunate hit there. Okay, I don't think we got an egg in Porgy there. But we will see one here in Mooncat. Oh wait, that's an entire... I just realized! We're going through the entirety of a Mooncat route, aren't we? I was like, yeah, there's eggs in Mooncat, before, like, taking a moment to process. Wait, the eggs are at the end of the game. Oh wait, no, there's the blocks. Those count, right? And the little eggs on top of the... Let me double check here. I haven't really seen an egg rush in a while. Oh yeah, jump over the small green statues to spawn the egg platforms. So the blocks count. So never mind. It doesn't take that long to get to one, we can just get one in the warp here, which will also be a gift. That does mean we do have to take the warp here. Hadn't even considered the termite egg there. That one's like kind of another knowledge check here at this point in the game, because if neither player really knows where or what the termite egg is, depending on how much they've played Mini and Max, because as a reminder, this is C tier, so a lot of what's going on is kind of dictated by what games players have or have not played and how much they've actually played them. Okay, looks like we're not taking the warp. Both of these players, like, there's a good chance that any given game that you're seeing might not be one that they've played much. And yeah, some of that also comes down to if they have the resource document open or not, and how well they're able to follow it depending on their knowledge of the game. That'd be amazing, Guri. Alright, we have 20 minutes left in this race. Brewing Moldog tea in the middle of my bingo match. Insert open cage hamster here. It's always important to boom boom bum bing. This is Mini and Max, right? Yeah, the clock in Mini and Max. Oh hell yeah, Divers boss, let's go! I really like the boss theme in Divers so much. Because, like, so much of Divers is about how unforgiving and, like, undiscerning the deep depths of the ocean are. They are brutal. And they're scary. And this song just so beautifully encapsulates the fight for your survival. Oh, wow. Ifdots getting kind of crowded here on this Rakshasa. Wow, that recovery! For the amount of times she had to swerve out of the way. That was an amazing recovery. Now, this might be a little difficult here with how many skulls she has right now. I think that just increases the number of bombs the boss drops. I don't know how it affects that. Now, this is going to be really tough, but look at how, like... Wow. What the heck? Okay. Like, yes, she got a game over there, but... That was, like, some incredible weaving up to that point. Nobody told her that she wasn't supposed to survive that part. Like, wow. She seems really, really good at the Rakshasa death game. Oh, come on. I appreciate Hugh slowing down and not accidentally ground pounding here. Need to jump a little closer to it. Don't go through the portal! Don't go through the port! No! Okay, IDK, LOL. Yeah, unfortunate, but probably just, like, doesn't know Mooncat as well and didn't see the other one right there. That was unfortunate. Every single one of those jumps was just a little bit wrong. Like, I could see why those jumps were messing up, but at the same time, if you're just like somebody who's just now playing Mooncat for a bingo match and you haven't really played Mooncat before, those egg statues can be very deceptive. Yo, look at that monkey! What is that? Check out these monkeys! Holy crap! Ah, getting clipped in the side there. "15 minutes left in our match now. Walk onto or engage in battle on a tile that has a nest in it. Just checking where the egg was in Avianos, because I was like, I remember there being an egg here, didn't quite remember where it was, just that there was one here. And it's in the battle screens as long as you have a nest on that screen. The military nest. Yeah. Let me double check to make sure my counts are still correct here. Yeah, 7 and 6. Kind of interesting that ifdots hasn't picked up a weapon power here. Just might be kind of trying to avoid as much as possible. Ooh. No! Get this bug away from me! No! After all that chasing, that's how it ends. That avoidance was very near miss. That nearly hit, I should say. The phrase near miss always feels weird. But I already said the word near, so I felt committed to it. No! Another bug. We do need to get some nests up of our own if we're going to be trying to play this here. Oh, gosh. Rakshasa being Rakshasa. Oh no, the purple orb swooping in from the other side. Wow, the priest just completely missing that shot there. Kinda rude. I think at this point you just kinda wanna grab the... Hopefully, ifdots is able to find the torch that has the fireballs in it and actually grabs fireballs here. Just is completely ignoring all of the power-ups here. Doing this with the default weapon is kind of tricky. Oh, that's not a nest! Unfortunately, that will not be a tile, or an egg. Not really getting a chance to build any either. That's annoying. Your opponent keeps taking the ones that can give, like, build nests. What? You egg! Okay, here we go. Oh wait, no, we had Brontor. Or wait, no, Brontor was, trees, fountains, and temples? Not, yeah, because we have Stegnar now, and that gives us the opportunity to build this. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. Aviana's just, maybe not cooperating like you want it to right now. Alright, let's go spell egg. If we cannot find an egg naturally, we will have one by our own creation. I really love the, camouflage map screen music. It is such creature music. Alright, there is egg. We briefly considered caramel for a little bit earlier, but we do need to get to the boss. This being a 10 egg goal at this point might be a little bit tricky. Okay, this shouldn't take too long to find an egg. Oh hey look, there's an egg. I appreciate the time taken to go die on the egg. Oops. Got 8 minutes left in this race, well, 7.5. Never say I didn't find this egg. So we need to make it over to... well, no, you crack the egg open in the shed. Actually, now that I think about it, where do you find the egg? Night Manor for me is a game where I remember the list of things I have to do, but not why things are where. Egg is in the dining room, right, when you hit it open with the crowbar. Oh my gosh, looking at the screen here. Oh no. Alright. Boil up the chest, and then we go grab the crowbar and then hit the cabinet. Additional egg obtained. So did we? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I miss some? Ah, God, I'm gonna need to grab the VOD here. Because I only have 7. Maybe I missed Porgy. Oh wait, opened up Big Bell Race, so that was definitely there. Did we open up Divers? I'm legit. Yeah, I think I'm... So I know we didn't get the one in Caramel Caramel. I don't think we got the one in Mooncat, because we jumped around the statue but didn't actually grab it. I think I need to unmark it. So I'm looking at the list of eggs. We did get Barbuda, we did get Bug Hunter, Ninpeck. I don't think we got Avianos, but I could be mistaken. Same with Mooncat, I don't think we got that one. I don't think we got Porgy. We did get Onion Delivery. Not sure about Divers. Yes to Campanella. Yes to Rakshasa. Yes in Night Manor. Oh, we did get Porgy. Okay. So I think we're one short right now, if we didn't get Caramel Caramel or Mooncat. We did get Star Wasper as part of the 10, or part of the previous 9. I kind of... like, this is one of those things where I'm a little on the fence about this one, and I need to make a decision soon if I'm going to make one. I don't think it's going to affect the course of the match either way. Yeah. Ah, shoot, yeah, I should probably do this. I just said one shy by my count. I feel a little bad waiting that long, but I also hate, like, unmarking a square when I'm not, like, 100,000% sure, which might be to my own detriment. Yes, it does, but that's already been included with the 10, the 9, rather. Six, 5, 4. And that's time. Alright, we got ifdots.
Good morning.
Hi.
Alright, let me turn my music down real quick here. Hello, welcome back.
What 9 did you have
So-
for eggs? Because I'm curious.
I had the Barbuda Bug Hunter. I had the Ninpeck. I don't think I saw it in Avianos.
I didn't either.
Okay, and then for Mooncat, you just kept barely missing the jump over the statue that
That's
actually
so
spawned
funny.
the egg block. All you had to do was be like a tile over the statue. It's just like
So what I had was the first 3: Big Bell Race, Porgy, Onion, Caramel.
Oh, you did go through the full stage of Caramel.
I did not go through Caramel, I did the prologue.
Oh my god, right. Okay. Okay, no, you were correct in marking that then. That was my bad, I'm sorry.
All good.
If you wanna, you can go ahead and mark that if you want. Because that's part of your board. So yeah, that was my bad. For some reason, I completely forgot about the prologue in Carmel. Because, yeah.
That's all right.
Okay.
It's like I said earlier, casters cannot be perfect.
Look, like I said, I don't like unmarking things unless I'm 100,000% sure, and I, like, still didn't feel great about that unmark because I wasn't totally sure, but time was running out.
Yeah.
And I felt like I had to, like, do something to be sure, and
Ifdots, you sniped me on Grimstone by, like, 1 fight.
Thank goodness. Yeah, God, I was like, oh man, I am going to lose to Bingo.
I
wasn't sure if you were
have
able
no
to
idea
do
how to
that.
do 2 levels of Fist Hell. Like, I couldn't. So,
Yeah.
that wasn't a threat, but you didn't know that.
No, I didn't. And I've played Grimstone, but I haven't beaten it. So I was
Yeah.
just like, oh,
So, ifdots, one thing about Grimstone is that if you have more people in your party, it splits up the XP more, so it takes longer to
Yeah.
level.
I thought that it would, but I wasn't totally sure.
Yeah,
So I shouldn't
Guess you can
have
just-
bothered with Avianos. I should have just gone straight into Grimstone, and I probably could have won that.
Yeah. So you can just pick up one character in Grimstone and then walk out?
Yeah, if you just pick up
Yeah, I
Bull
should've just done that.
for
Okay.
that goal, and then run up
Yeah.
north to the town above, you can get, like, the vest up there that, like, makes you nearly invincible. And then you can just punch
Okay.
some enemies outside of town, and that gets you level 4 pretty quick.
Sure.
Unless they're all birds.
Unless they're all birds, yeah.
I've seen how that goal goes.
I was like, I got 6. Okay, where do I go? And then I'm like, oh, nowhere. Which was rough.
Yeah, for this board, I know, like, you'd mentioned that you felt more comfortable with, like, the more strategy and puzzly type games.
Yeah,
And,
I've got a few that I'm good with that aren't that. That's why I went to Velgress immediately, because I was like, oh, I can do that really well.
Yeah, you caught me off guard a little bit with that one after our pre-match chat.
it's when I play UFO 50, like if I have it on like my little Game Boy, and I do Party House, and then I cleared Velgress in 10 minutes. So it's those two games.
Yeah.
Velgress is my weak spot. I might legitimately cherry every other game before I get a gold on Velgress.
Oh yeah, another thing that was kind of curious about, for Rakshasa, were you just kind of like trying to lock in and go through everything without even picking up any power-ups and just like not thinking about power-ups, or?
So what you saw at Rakshasa was my first time ever playing Rakshasa.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was like, it's Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah,
right?
that's kind of
So,
like what we were suspecting.
I've never played that either. But I was like, well, maybe I can. And I thought that was the boss, the guy with the bombs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I got there, and I was like, well, it's possible then. Because I can do the big bell race, but I'm really terrible at KOing all the opponents.
That square is tough. You did amazing at Rakshasa for that, especially for that being your first time playing it. Like, you're weaving through a lot of those death games was absolutely phenomenal.
How many skulls did she get up to? I'm curious.
I want to say she was at like 4, and then like on the 5th one.
I was definitely at 5 at some point.
Right, yeah. It was on the 5th one where it finally went like wrong. That was the one where you made it to the boss.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I did better than the last game. I think I got 4 in the last one. Because I got stuck on a bunch of levels I couldn't play. So I got 6 here. Closer.
Yeah, you were also playing against probably the strongest person in the division, if I had to guess. Oh, wait. Maybe. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. You played against Van Strummer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only other person to bingo so far.
Oh, he bingoed?
I think in the other match, yeah.
Oh, damn. Well, I have another match
in 10 minutes, good luck.
Thanks.
Oh, goodness, I should let you go get to that then.
It's alright, I gotta figure out what's I mean, I got all my stuff set up, so it's fine.
Right.
And
yeah, you're set to go.
I'm set to go. I don't have to do anything.
Wow. So I had a back-to-back
I will drink some water.
And you got a back-to-back match. Incredible. I didn't even notice that. Holy cow.
Yeah, because this is my bye week, and then the other person was like, are you free at 4 on Friday? And it's 4:20 for me right now, so I was like, if you bump it 30 minutes, I don't want to figure out how to schedule. Like, schedule hell is worse than back-to-back for this.
Yeah. Did someone pick up that match?
I have no idea.
Is it time to triple cast?
Is it time to triple cast?
Triple cast.
Surely someone picked it.
Let
me double check.
You know what? I'm double booked, so I'm just gonna let the other people in my games figure out all that shit out. That was my strategy.
Holy shit. Yeah, because my thought was I was gonna go right over to where your next match was gonna be. And then I looked and it's like, no streamer yet. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well then.
R.I.P.
Do you want someone to help cover airtime for an hour? Because I'm sure your voice is feeling it by now.
I'm a chatterbox. But let's see here.
Because, like, I can't stick around for the whole match, but I'd love to co-cast a bingo match at some point before the end of the season.
It could be fun. Let's see. Do we have Sleepy around?
Maybe they're just not here and it's falling apart anyways. Let's search.
Let's see. Alternatively... okay, where... Have you, pinged the bingo caster role for the match with Sleepy?
Oh god, I have so many windows. Okay.
Yeah, me too. I'm like struggling to find the right thing. I don't think I've seen one.
Yeah, I don't think either of us pinged.
I'll do a quick ping here.
Okay, thanks. Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out where... where they agreed. Okay.
Yeah, so basically if we don't get a response on that soon, then I'm happy to just like pop back in again and after a little bit here and we can do another one.
Okay. Yeah, I also don't see Sleepy.
Yeah, so
They're
maybe...
offline. So maybe it won't happen. But we'll see.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just show up at the time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Having organized other video games before, it's very gamer to show up 15 minutes late at earliest.
Yeah. I think what I might do is cut stream raid here, and if I wind up being needed for the other match, then I can just restart up the stream here. Oh, thank you for the bits, Winding Vertex. Much appreciated. So yeah, I think what I'll do here... Let's see what's going on right now. First double check to see if, whoops, alright, let me reset my...
Oh, what's your, Twitch?
Oh, Karma_Dragoness.
Okay. I can log in and follow now.
Hell yeah. And yeah, Hugh, if you wanna... If it does wind up being me that's casting it, I'm totally happy to have you on as a co-caster.
Hell yeah. Really funny to cast the person you were playing against no more than 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, good
You'll be
game,
like,
both of you
okay,
two. That was a really
I know
fun
what
match to
Ifdots
watch.
is doing.
I'm just glad that I was not in Magic Garden Hell for for too long.
Yeah, so...
I found the slowest possible goal and just relaxed.
Yeah, that's one of those things where, like, there's kind of a balance between figuring out how many gold potions you want to grab to spawn more red oppies.
Yeah, I tried that goal. It went a little rough.
Yeah. Because you need to...
I was like... I don't know when I dropped multiplier, but I must have at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had it done at around like 100 saves, and then I was building it back up, and I also dropped it right at the end, and then I was out of room. I was just going to win.
Yeah.
You drop multiplier after you don't pick
After
up
the time runs out, if you don't get another potion in time.
Yeah.
Or 7 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had like 4 on the board and had to rush it together. On one attempt. I think that was a different one. But there was one where I had it like all planned out, and then at some point I looked over and my multiplier was like 3 lower than it should have been.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh! Didn't notice that.
Alright, I don't think any of the bingo community is live right now, so I'm gonna throw us over to an event going on right now, the Big Bad Gameathon, because guess who is currently running? That's right, it's Grey Googlich, our Barbuda speedrunner for Cherry Rush.
Hell yeah.
They're currently playing Clash of Demon Head.
That's a game? I thought it was a band.
It is a game.
Is it also Scott Pilgrim themed?
No. Alright, I'm sending us over, and I might be back a little later. We'll see.